everybody. Hold up now. Let me make sure.
Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because I had to unplug my mic and then plug it back in. Is it sounding okay? Let me know. Shout out to everybody. Lord have mercy. I'm like pressing my face right at the mic. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I know I started early because it's like getting late and I'm a little tired. Um, Bruce, Bruce. Presente. Hey, Wim. Hey, Pika. Hey, everybody. Vintage Mama. Everybody. Last Ronan. Thank you for being here. Saidala, how are you, my love? Shout out to everybody. Kitty Coo, Paige. How you doing, Fail Pessimist? Everybody. Everybody. Storm. Bratty Moon. Shout out to you. Mirrored Moon. La Mala says she is locked up. I don't think so, La Mala. We talk about the cult leader, the fearless alleged cult leader. Let me know. Is she locked up? Um, Shout out to you. Hey weirdo. Hey weirdo voice. LOL. Shout out to you. Which voice was weird? This one or Bruce? Let me know. Hey, clearly suppressive. Micah the duck. Bruce, I can't do y'all doing too much. And by the way, his name is Bruce Dallas. That's his name. His name is Bruce Dallas. hmm What's up with my voice? What does it sound like? Sound like Bruce?
Can y'all hear me now? Let me know. I forgot we had the button. That would be Bruce Dallas for all. Rabbit needs Ricola. I told y'all that's my altered ego. Bruce Dallas. That's Rabbit with some nice testosterone change. Bruce. You said like RuPaul? No, not like RuPaul, Jules. Stop. Ricola. There's Rabbit. I'm here. That's Bruce. Y'all don't know who Bruce Dallas is? Hold up. Let me see if I can pull up Bruce Dallas over here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking. If you're in the Discord, you've seen this, okay? You've seen this. Hold up, yeah. I posted this. Was it Saturday morning? Let me see. Now I gotta go scroll. Here it is. All right. Here it is. This is Bruce. Let me introduce to you. This is Bruce Dallas. Bruce Dallas. Let me know if you guys hear the sound, okay? Let me know. Bruce needs to come by later and I'll be waiting. It's Bruce Dallas. Here we go. Bruce Dallas. Can y'all hear the sound? Ooh, wee. That's right. Hold up, Wim. Did you just really drop 20 memberships for Bruce Dallas? Look at this. Wim just made it rain. I cannot. Wim, what are you doing, Wim? Thank you. I appreciate it. I will, when I get an opportunity to get on my thing over here, I will make sure that I drop some hearts. If you have been blessed by Wim, put some hearts in the chat. That's 20. That you did like 40 today, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to you, Wim. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? Oh, don't be jealous. This is Bruce Dallas. This is
this voice right here. Hi, how are you? Lord. Did you guys go to church today? Let me know. Did y'all go to church today? You over here watching the naughty, but you didn't go to church? You guys gotta go to church. What's going on, okay? La mala said, ¿Qué culo? What? My culo? Come on now.
Can't with you. We're in church right now, says ST. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. No more. Shout out to Bruce. Bruce made it rain. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody from the Discord. Shout out to us. Are y'all okay? Let me know. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I forgot we had the voice changer. Yes, I am easily amused, Andrew. You are absolutely correct. Correcto mundo, especially with all the serious topics that we talk about. Sometimes we gotta like sit back a little bit and just, you know, kick back a bit. You know what I mean? You said, Night Charm says, Rabbit, that wasn't of this moral world. That's for sure. That wasn't of that's yeah, definitely. What did JC say? I'm not of this moral world. I think that's what he meant right there. Right there. Oh my God. Some things will never be unseen. That's right. And that's one of them. Hey, let me see your transcript. How are you? Listen, whoever did that animation did it right. Franny Law, how are you? Shout out to you. Katie, everybody come through, everybody. Now hit the like button, okay? Shout out to y'all. Kickback would be better with baby chickmunk voice. You're going to grow to love Bruce. That was Bruce Dallas. Okay. Get it together, y'all. Get it together. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's been a crazy week, I think, for the most part. This was an interesting week, I would say. I will say it's an interesting week. We had what do we have? As far as different things that are happening and blowing up in certain areas, that's a pretty interesting week. However, I wanted to talk about a video that I did during the week about Jaguar Wright and everything that's been happening. It looks like there's a lot of like commotion and disaster and certain things playing out. And I initially wasn't even going to do like a live reaction about it because I said, well, I already did a video about it, but I haven't really checked in with people to see kind of where everybody's at, just to see how everybody's doing. Um, I guess I want to see where you guys are at, how everything's going and everything. So for those that missed out a video, I think I did this video, 2 days ago? And it was something to the effect of addressing a cult leader. Now, I'll be honest with you, even though this video was about, Jaguar Wright, it was really about one of the supporters and defenders that fell out with her, that has done like a 360 in the I didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I literally don't understand that rhetoric. I don't. I really don't. And I cannot. Right, LMS, like she's been losing her cult members one by one this week. And let me just say, Too Strong did a phenomenal video about this. Like they dropped one, was it this morning? And literally, this news out of Detroit that you did. Oh my, which news? Franny, which one? Which one? Um, Too Strong did a really, really good video. And they dropped it this morning. And I thought it was a phenomenal video about how sometimes people that are, oh, you talking about oh, Diddy, I see. Sometimes people that are, they say that they're in the pursuit of the truth, right? Sometimes the lie is better than the truth, right? It's like the lie is more salacious, if you know what I mean. For years, Pika, right? So her supporters are dropping one by one, which I thought it was only a matter of time for those supporters to have been like, we're out of here. We'll see you later. We're done. But it really did kind of make me think a little bit, right, DJ? A little bit about how just like this blind following, because she really truly does have like this really interesting following. And people are discovering certain things about that kind of following, maybe potential like backgrounds, possible scamming in the community that has happened, some of the lies, some of the atrocities, whatever the hell they call it, all this stuff, right? And it's just like one by one things are getting discovered. Charismatic leader, potentially, right? Very much so. Mhm. I'm laughing at the chat. Y'all are doing too much. So I thought I need to understand and I need to know, right? I guess the Freedom Award didn't help her. I mean, it just seems like such a fake thing. You know what I mean? Like, what is the Freedom Award, anyways? So, of course, under fair use, I wanted to just give a little bit of commentary to what Too Strong said, because I thought it was important. Now, hold up. Let me close my tabs here because I got too many open. Shout out to Too Strong. Like I said, I thought it was a good video. The lady won the Freedom Award. And then come to find out that I think it's just the award. Here it is. I really, really like what they said here. I loved it. Shout out to Marlon and Too Strong.
Beef and drama, people. She was just given a so-called medal for her truth telling, for crying out loud. What does that tell us about the state of affairs when people that blatantly lie get an award for truth telling?
How do you, first of all, you get an award for truth telling? What? What is that, anyways? What is an award for truth telling? What does that even mean? Like, we don't even, I don't know. Do y'all reward your kids for truth telling? You told the truth, here's a reward. What? I'm so confused by this. And then come to find out that it didn't even really have her name on it, so she had to figure it out. Jaguar Wright was, for those that don't know, she was gifted a Truth Teller Award. I want an award because I'm honest. That's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People thirst for good tea, and we all thought she might have some back in the day, or at least I fell for some of her shit. I did too. Then I started listening to her. Yeah, listen to her. I love it you said this, clearly suppressive, because, which, by the way, that doesn't make you suppressive. The ability to really, really listen to somebody's words, exactly what is coming out, and calculating everything that's coming out, and then seeing the contradictions. Truly, I think it's something that it's just like, it's almost like a wake-up call. If you have the gift of being able to, like, you know, listen without responding, just listen to what is being said and how they change, maybe one to the next to the other. So I thought this was interesting. I was like, yeah, this is weird, because I also believed her for the longest time. You said a conspiracy theories help her get into the Defender of Freedom Awards ceremony featuring people associated with Trump. Well, damn. I guess I'll never get a freaking award for telling the truth. Oh man, oh man. I guess they're gonna skip me. I guess I will never get a participation award for exposing. Damn it. Damn it. I know you are. I hear you, suppressive Shelly. Shout out to you, love. Oh my god. Oh my god. We listen, I gotta tune in a little bit to what's going on over there. There's some stuff. We'll talk about that later here, okay? But not too much, because I know it gets heavy over there. It gets heavy. Hey, Laura, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, love? Shout out to you. You're like my day one. Shout out to you, love. Believe half of what you hear. I told you. And I used to say it before people really, like, I literally, when I took a stand against this woman, I lost a lot of subscribers. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know I did. I did. And I said, that is okay. May God bless you in your merry way. Vaya con Dios. I really did. Because I wasn't catering, because every time that I would do like a exposure video, it would be like, Jaguar Wright is the truth. Jaguar Wright said this. She predicted this 3 days ago, 5 years ago. She predicted this 2 years ago. I said, she predicted what? Everybody knew about Diddy. Everybody's been knowing about Diddy. What are you talking about? She predicted this. So when I told people, I said, guys, I'm not a fan because I've seen some crazy ass shit right here that's been happening. And I don't like. I don't like. I don't like. Not only make sure you've seen the evidence before ever nodding your head. Someone seen. Did that? I have not listened to all the streams. Okay. How's she doing? How's that lady doing now? Okay, I know that she is a reform. She reformed. She's been doing a lot of streams about her, reformation. I think that's what she's been doing. Shout out to her. I mean, listen, I'm not here to. I don't pocket watch. Y'all, I have been blessed. I have people that support me here. Look, I just got a wonderful supporter that gifted 20 memberships and then gifted like another 20 earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I see it is YouTube is a blessing and it's hard. I do not pocket watch. I do not pocket watch whatsoever when it comes to this, okay? But a lot of us predicted that she was going to fall out with Lady, okay? Lady with the bow, okay? I didn't have no shit. I didn't have nothing against her whatsoever. But she started calling me out of my name, and I'm ling ling, like, using the Asian racial slurs to, kind of, I don't know if she was trying to make me feel some type of way. Her and Jaguar Wright got together talking about my channel 75,000 and I don't get the views, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the reality is this, so, and I said it on my video, my pre-recorded, if y'all watched it. My channel started 4 years ago. When I first started my channel, I was actually working full-time with government. Okay. So my channel, I didn't have a whole lot of like time to put a bunch of videos. After I had baby Bunny, then that's when I prayed and I said, God, I don't know what I'm going to do because I can't go back to work because she was having feeding issues. So I had this little YouTube channel. And I said, I'm going to really focus on growing my YouTube channel. And that's what I did. Okay. My account is 4 years old. Maggie, I think Mermaggie or whatever her name is, she's had a YouTube account from like 2011. Okay. To make comparisons about views and stuff like that is ridiculous because it's all about consistency. I'm not what's the word, in competition with anybody. I found her commentary about talking about my facial features very disrespectful, very offensive, especially because I have, family from different parts of the world and stuff like that. I found her commentary offensive. I did. Thought it was fucked up, especially for somebody that's not coming for you. I don't understand it. But if she wanted to get down with the get down because of that lady, then that told me a lot more about Maggie's character, who came around here on this platform talking about I have a 3.98 GPA, carrying it around like people are going to believe you. Fuck a GPA. Let me tell you something. I have 2 degrees, had high GPAs. Really, I don't care because when I worked in government for 10 plus years, when I was getting a degree and afterwards getting my degree, it was really about can you do the job? What really matters when it comes to a degree and GPA is, can you actually sustain employment? Because if all you do is have a GPA, but you don't have any employment history following after that GPA, then I gotta wonder, did you get your degree in like basket weaving or what the fuck? You know what I mean? And that's no shade to her because degrees are hard to get. But don't come over here floating your intelligence by a fucking number that, unless you're going to law school or you're going to become an MD, really doesn't matter at the end of the day. That's what I got to say about that. Jay McCarthy, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out to you. And also, Wim, I owe you some hearts. Wim gifted 20 earlier. Guys, make sure you guys are putting hearts if you've been blessed by my wonderful supporters, okay? That's what I gotta say about that. Ooh, hold up. Measured Man, Pharma D Esquire. Ooh, are you a lawyer? Shout out to you. Thank you for truth being real. I need the video to the island with the dinosaurs. Wait. The one that I did? I need that video to the island with the dinosaurs. Lord have mercy. Measure Man, they really don't like you. What you do to them, Measure Man? That's what I'm saying. Nobody talks about a GPA after high school, guys. I promise you that. I used to supervise, I used to supervise grad school interns, bachelor level interns, okay? Let me tell you something. What really matters, because at the end of the day, it's a number. Unless you're going to law school, unless you're like an MD, which shout out to my wonderful attorneys here in the chat. You guys would know, right? You go through LSAC and you do all those fun things. It really doesn't really matter. So when I was hearing her flex on that GPA, I was like, girl, you just what? Literally. Sylvia. Oh my God. Sylvia, hey, y'all drop some hearts for Sylvia. I just got the notification. Sylvia, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold up now. Thank you. Let me, my phone buzz. Give me 1 second, y'all. Appreciate you, Sylvia. But that's the reality of it, guys. That's the reality of it. And like I said, I think for her, because she had a channel from like 2011 and it was like a dead channel. Why does my camera look blurry? There it is. I'm moving a lot. Her channel was like from 2011, and I think her channel was bigger than mine, by the way. Let me be very clear. Her channel was much, much bigger than mine. So this is why I was a little surprised that she was thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are you at, Sylvia? Thank you. Oh, there you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When she was saying that, I have a GPA and it's a 3.98, that's great, but it doesn't really like I said, in the long run, it doesn't really matter unless you're applying to law school or you're an MD or something like that. That's when your GPA matters. And it's your, if you're going to law school, it's your bachelor's GPA that matters. They don't count your master's. Trust me. Okay. Tell me how I know to ask me, and I'll tell you where I've gone in that process. And let me, side note, speaking of education, Baby Bunny's getting older now. And I've been asked, all right, like, what are you going to do? As in, like, am I done with my education? I don't know. Family's kind of pushing me. Like, initially I was supposed to go to law school, and then I got pregnant, and I said, well, damn, I got to put that aside, because kids come first. I don't know. I'll have to find out. See, I barely graduated high school. You graduated with the 2.0. That's high. Isn't that a high? Isn't a 2.0 high though? Let me know. Oh my God, Bruce Dallas, baby oil fun. I promise you, Mirror Moon, I will definitely play a little Bruce afterwards. I promise you. I promise you. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know. After, like, let me tell you guys something. Having this channel has made me really realize how restricted lawyers are. Shout out to my beautiful, wonderful lawyers. But there's a lot of things that lawyers can and can't say. And I'm not a lawyer, so I think that I can get away with a lot so far. So I'm like, do I really want to do that? I don't know. I know Rabs was in those streets in high school. I really was. I barely graduated high school. Actually, yeah, I barely graduated. I graduated, but I barely graduated. Mhm. Most of my high school years were in summer school. Truly, most of my high school years were in summer school. Like, that was the best time. Shitty ass lunches, sweaty ass classrooms, but that's how I finished high school. If it wasn't for summer school, I don't think I would have done it. Shout out to everybody that went to summer school. But I mean, are they gonna like get rid of summer school now with the Department of Education being completely, not to get political, but I do wonder, y'all, are we done with summer school? Are our kids really gonna fall behind? And thank you, Last Ronin, for the $10. When you're honest, the people will stick with you. So here we are. Thank you. Y'all stop it. You're gonna make me cry. You make me cry. Listen, I'm still hooked on phonics. I'm hooked on phonics forever. Even now when I read, I'd be like, man, oh man, I cannot. If you can't get it in 9 months, you want it in 2 months. You said I had after school and summer school and Sunday school. Why, Layla? But it's the truth. If it wasn't for summer school, literally, I don't think I would have graduated high school. Like, that's how hard it was for me. Truly. I'm gonna say no education is primarily funded by the state taxes anyways. Well, there you go. Girl, who isn't, honestly? Anyways, that is something that anyways, let me stop. I don't even know why we got to that topic. All right. Anyways, shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all are amazing. And again, thank you guys for your support. Lord have mercy. You guys are definitely making it rain for the rabbit, for Bruce. Okay, so where was I at? Let me circle back because I'm not medicated and I have severe ADHD. Oh, here we go. You get a participation award when you're honest. You get a participation. I know. DJ, help me circle back. You get a participation award when you're honest, apparently. So much so that you get, like, I didn't understand this piece, right? First of all, I've never heard of the Freedom Defender Fighter Award before. Didn't know what it was. Now, do I think that people should be recognized for certain things? Sure. Like if there's a burning house and you rescue a dog or a cat or something like that. But like, because you're telling the truth on things that you've put out there, you've inserted yourself in certain crimes, and then you filmed it, and then you denied it by saying that it was AI. Oh, yes. I mean, it can't get any more train wreck than this. Mm-mm.
And what happens to people that are actually seeking justice when a liar branded a truth teller is given more airtime than their story?
Yes.
What will actually happen to the people who are guilty of doing something when they go free because idiots like Jaguar Wright come out with the most asinine stories, making it difficult for the actual victims to get to where they need to get to, and these perpetrators walk free?
That was my point. Sylvia, thank you for the 1999. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That was my point. All right. Let me be very clear. That was my point when I first brought to light, and I did that video that I was shouted out by the Star Report. Shout out to the Star Report. This is what really pissed me off about this whole situation. So if you guys remember a couple months back, the Star Report played a clip from Storm Monroe's channel where Jaguar Wright said that Jay-Z had AR'd her and that had put something on her neck and stuff like that. Y'all remember that? Let me know if you remember it. And she had put this out here, I think like 6 or 7 months prior, before the lawsuit that was out there, right? And what really pissed me off about that, and I said it very publicly, and the Star Report heard me say what I said. If you've been victimized, the way in which you've been victimized by the likes of Diddy, Jay-Z, and all these people, why not go to the police and give this? Like, the mission has become getting all this information out there, having content out there while cloaking or at least promoting that you're for children or you're for exposing the truth. And people don't see like the hypocrisy from this. People don't see the issues at hands with this. Like, nobody sees this. Everybody's like, well, damn, she exposed it and my channel broke it first. But if you're really for victims and you're a truth teller, you would be saying how things really are, right? Like, you would be saying, fuck this. I'm going to go report this to the police. I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z. I have to do this, because there are children out there that are being trafficked. When people lie about things like this, and you have the Sean Atwoods, the other bigger platforms that platform this bullshit, it takes away from these stories of actual victims that are out there. You can't purport yourself to be a truth teller, okay? And then hurt other people, take other people's stories, and somehow brand it as your own. And it makes me upset because it's like, y'all, people don't see this. It doesn't take a lot of, it doesn't take a 3.98 GPA. Let me be very clear. It doesn't take a GPA, a degree, or anything to truly say, this is pretty fucked up. Okay. It's called discernment. It's called really understanding what a person's putting out there. I don't need a degree for that. Y'all don't need a degree for that either. We could say that what she is doing is harmful. And if she's truly for the victims, then she needs to actually report the crimes that she's coming out here spewing happen. And it's amazing to me. She is literally like the X-Men Nightcrawler, where she's one place, next place, other place. It's like, how'd you get from Epstein Island to in 2003 you're here, 2004 you're there, 2010 you're over there? Like, I don't get that. And that's not taking from her talent, because it's truly, what is it? Lady can sing. Okay. I wish she would just shut the hell up and sing instead of spewing all this bullshit that comes out of her mouth, which is verbal vomit. That's all. Measure Man, thank you for the 5. You said truth over lies. I work with missing people and victims of trafficking. There are people out here. Not the Nightcrawler. Isn't that the Nightcrawler? It's like the shapeshifter, Nightcrawler, the X. You know, by the way, that is my favorite X-Men character, is the Nightcrawler. All right. Because he could literally be from one place to the next place. Like, that would be, if I were to be an X-Men, that would be my character. I'd be the Nightcrawler. And for the longest time, when I first came across Jaguar Wright back in 2020, when a lot of us first came across her on YouTube, a lot of us believed what she put out, just like you guys were saying in the chat, right? We believed what she put out. I know I did, until I sat back and then I saw her say something here and then lie on a person here, literally putting crimes on innocent people. She doesn't care. It's a reaction thing. It's like she can't help herself. When she feels like she's losing the audience, you know what she says? I'm on a Diddy tape. The shit comes out of nowhere. Like, she just says she's on a Diddy tape. You be talking about something else, and then suddenly it's like, I'm on a Diddy tape. If you saw her play it out at Sean Atwood, she would do it there too. She would do it there all the time. When Courtney Burgess come up there, who is also a big fucking liar, by the way, let's just call it for what it is. Yeah, she said, we're all, listen, I'm on a Diddy tape too. I was there. And not to mention this, absolutely. Oh yeah. When she was up there with Courtney Burgess, and let me tell you how effed up this is. I don't know if anybody notices. I'll never forget, because I did a reaction video with that situation. Jaguar Wright couldn't stand that Courtney Burgess had the light. She can't deal with that. She can't deal with it. She can barely deal with it when Natanya has the attention. That's the truth. Now, Natanya may not necessarily, listen, I used to go over there and I supported the lady, because I truly believe that if there is anything documented, she would be somebody who would be documented as somebody that was harmed by Diddy, right? That I'm all for, and I believe in all this other stuff. But what I realize is that she has to compete with the person that she's with, okay? She can barely do it with Natanya, and I hope Natanya realizes that, because this is what she does. When Courtney Burgess was up there on Sean Atwood, and we all saw that shit. And let me tell you, that was entertainment. It was. Okay? Because she was ready. I saw this coming. We knew that she was going to go after Courtney, because she could not stand Courtney having a little bit of light. So what does she do? Pulls out the phone, says she's going to call people. It was all theatrics right then and there. All of it. Hey, abuses of Scientology. Hey, B. Tim. She's shameless and vulgar. Sadly, she may have very pertinent info that will now be disregarded because of her lies and behaviors. Potentially. It's so hard to believe somebody at this point. Shit. What? Oh my God. They're competing to be the high priestess of the sex cult Carbonation. That I do remember that too. I remember when she wanted to get in that Carbonation thing. The other cult. What's his name? Eligio, right? What's his last name? Put it in the chat. Eligio, he was like the head. This was before his conviction. She wanted in. I remember when she got on that Bigo Live and she was trying to like really get in with Eligio. Oh yeah, she wanted in. It didn't matter that these individuals were swapping. Eligio Bishop, thank you. I was like, it's been a minute since I looked in there. Oh yeah, and Solar, the CEO. She was sleeping with Solar, the other cult member. There were diseases that were being passed around, y'all. Like people were getting sick over these diseases. You guys remember? Yes. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, there is videos. I'm sure that there's still videos out there on YouTube. So after her fame kind of died a little bit because she kind of goes in spurts, right? She'll go to a sector where does she still have credibility in some of her claims? I don't know. I don't even know what those claims would be. Um, I don't know. I just don't find her to be credible at all. I think that, she was somebody that was in the industry. Maybe she was violated, but it's kind of hard to even know whether it was a Jay-Z or anything at this point. I don't think she has any credibility, to be quite honest with you. She makes things up as she goes. And it's all documented and stuff. So she with the whole Bigo thing, she did a Bigo where that cult leader was there who's been sentenced, I don't know to how many years. Um, Google Griffith carbonation. Do you know how long? Eligio Bishop, who is the carbonation cult leader, and this was a huge thing, guys. I think it was the BBC that did an investigation on this. Hold up, let me see if I can pull it. Eligio. Oh yeah, as soon as you pull it up, he comes up. Eligio Bishop sentence. Is he sentenced to life? I can't remember how many years he's sentenced, but I mean, there was a whole presser on him. I'm sure you guys, 37 years. So he's behind bars, and he still has a cult following, by the way. He still has a cult following, by the way. So it's crazy to me. So what she does is, like I said, she kind of, it was a BBC. Y'all are laughing. The barbershop was with Solar. We just posted it on IG. She was bonding him back. Yeah, she was boning him or bonding him. I remember that. I am still traumatized with that whole situation. What religion would tell you to go? You said boning. I get it, measured man. Lord have mercy. I can't even get my thoughts straight anymore. Oh my god. That whole Solar situation, that was anyway, so she'll do anything. She wanted to get with there was a woman by the name of Legina Gold. Legina Gold. I swear, you can't make this shit up. Only on the internet you get this. She thought she was R. Kelly's daughter, R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. And she was trending. And Jaguar decides to rescue Legina Gold. She gets with Legina, they meet with each other, and then they're doing this DNA test. It was the same thing as the current story that's going on right now with Julia Wandel. So this lady thought, or at least she was pushing the narrative that she was Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. And people really, I mean, first of all, she does not look like Aaliyah, and she does not look like R. Kelly at all. Jaguar Wright was bringing her. She wanted to jump on that train just to get trending. And then she tried to hook up her son with Legina Gold. So she was writing the rumor that Legina was probably pregnant with Jaguar Wright's son's baby. It's just like, you cannot make this up. You can't, you guys. You just can't. You can't. And that's the person that gets the Freedom Award. Yeah, you can't make this up. I don't know. And when I was watching this, I said, "Oh my God, why?" And don't forget the time that she blew up her car. She blew up her car and then said that Jay-Z was blowing up her car. She then said that she was pregnant by Jay-Z and she had an abortion. This is story after story after story after story. And that's who gets oh, beautiful messy ball. It's a long one. She was, thank you, 2 cups but 1 sip. She was born to lie. She lied at birth. I said, listen, you don't need a 3.98 GPA to know how much of a fraud this woman is. Like, I'm sorry, but as far as Maggie goes, I'm not believing this shit, right? I'm sorry, Maggie. I think you saw a come up opportunity and you said, I'm going to grow my page and I'm going to allow Jaguar Wright to come in there and defame everybody's character. You need penance, girl. You need penance. She blamed everybody. First, shout out to Sean Davy Way. It was Sean Davy Way. It was who else? Official King Payne. It was Rock Nation. Everybody. Oh yes, and you can't forget that she says she is the algorithm. Well, in ST, that's the thing. It's like Diddy, because of this allegation, right, on that lawsuit, and it's also in the criminal complaint, right? That gave her validity to basically say that they're after her and they're going to blow up her car, and they blew up her car. All kinds of things. All kinds of things. I'll never forget. That blowing up the car was really deep, guys. It really, like, it got every blogger going, like, to different rabbit holes. People were looking for license plates. People were looking for like times and dates and the parking lots and everything. And you know what really happened? The reality is that she set her car on fire. She set her car on fire. She blew up her own damn car. That poor little Kia, they were traveling all over, cross state and town and everything. She blew up her own car. Literally. You just can't make this up. Anyways.
Where have we gone to where we have allowed that to become entertainment now?
This is a good point.
Maybe, just maybe, I can make it a little more clear, even more than that, because I know I have a problem sometimes. And even when I talk to my family and my kids, it's almost like I'm not speaking English. So I'll have to make sure I articulate this properly, because I know what I think sometimes doesn't come out right.
That's right.
That has nothing to do with the way that people are listening. It has everything to do with how I deliver it. So I'm going to say it like this. The biggest issue in all of this is that we have come to a place where the lie is more important than the truth. And
I love that he said this. Like, this right here made me want to pause. Have a good night, Wim. It made me want to pause, guys. And I went to listen to this again. And it's very simple. It's a timestamp. The lie is more important than the truth. And I mean the factual truth. And the unfortunate reality is that one of the helms of it right now in this time period online is Jaguar. That's it. That's it. She did. Yeah, she did, Andrew. I think my understanding, because she had Maria from the insurance company on the phone and she was recording her calls and releasing them out here. Yep, she did. And this was around the same time that she got kicked out of the airport too. When she was going out there and she said, "You're about to be famous. You're going on YouTube." Y'all remember that? She did do that, but she doesn't care. She does not care. That's the truth. The lie is worth more than the truth. That's the reality. Yeah, she was on a no-fly zone because she did all that at the airport. She gets locked up, people bail her out. She gets locked up, people bailed her out. Yes, Vicky, it's an awesome video. I suggest you go watch it. But that piece right there, I love that Marlon said that, because it's true. It's like the truth doesn't matter anymore. It's not a clickbait. It's not, the truth is the truth, right? And you can only shift it so much in order to make it into something more than, you know, than what it is. People want to make the truth bigger, or, want to add more sauce to it or something. It truly, truly. And her mama died to get away from her. Son died to get away from her. It's crazy, man. I heard she was live for like, I heard, I don't know if she was crying, but she was having, the lady she's not well. Okay. Now, I remember she was calling Sean Davy Way from jail. He got sick of her. I know. Shout out to Sean Davy Way. Sean Davy Way. But see, Sean Davy Way and official Kingpin were two of the people that like helped her out the most, right? They were there for her, and I'm not surprised that she fell out with girl, with Maggie, because she can't sustain a relationship. She doesn't know how. She's not good at that whatsoever. She doesn't know how to do that. Like, what is that? What are relationships to her? She's hurt everybody. There's people here on YouTube that before they turned on her, they were helping her. They were friends of hers. And then she concocted a big old, story about them and their connection. There was a lady who bailed her out a couple times, who offered her, who gave her different kinds of, like, people do the most because they feel connected to these online personalities. This is crazy to me. And then they get screwed over. It's just crazy. I've noticed that Maddie keeps hashtagging your name and things. Don't fall for the crap. I'm not. Let me explain something to you. Hold up. Let me see. Leah, thank you. I saw that she was hashtagging me. And I'm gonna say this. And I've said it in my video before. She used her channel, her brand new channel, okay, because she had started a new channel, for months to defame people that didn't need to be defamed, to go after people that didn't need to go after. Now, maybe not through her, maybe she didn't directly do it, but she allowed Jaguar Wright to hit that link and to do it. And she didn't stop it. She allowed it to go on, and she monetized off of that, and it hurt a lot of people. One person that never did shit to her, ever, doesn't get in any mess, is Make It Make Sense, Mims. Like, why? Like, Mims doesn't, the man is a successful content creator, doesn't get into any kind of mess. And he went after him. For what? For what? Because Jaguar Wright got mad? And then, yeah, Mims doesn't bother anybody whatsoever. So for me, it's like, you're hashtagging me, and, I'm not speaking for, shout out to Danny Robertson. You guys know that's my boo. She does her thing, right? But you need to kind of maybe reflect the last 5 months, what you've allowed this woman to say and do, and how it's harmed people. I want to be very clear. This is my livelihood. This is how I pay my bills, right? So for somebody to try to defame my character by saying lies, it's hurtful, definitely. Or if you're coming for me and it's like, what, like, you're defaming my character, it's hurtful because it wasn't reciprocated, but because you're your friend. And part of it is like, I feel like there's a bit of a cop out here when it comes to her. She wants to say that I was truly brainwashed. No, like, yes and no. Yes and no. But I also feel like she needs to take some accountability because she loved it up until it didn't suit her, which is fine. Okay. But the reality is that she loved it up until it didn't suit her. Then that's when she had something to say. And there's people that have been hurt. I know I was offended when she called me Ling Ling, because first of all, it's a slur, but I'm like Mexican. Soy más mexicana que nada, ¿me entiendes? So it's like, what are you doing? why are you doing all that? Like, what the hell? I mean, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. She always made my skin crawl with the attention-seeking behavior while speaking about victims and their trauma. That's not humanitarian. It's just not it's not what you do. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's not funny at all. It's not. And I appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. I know Danny's my boo. shout out to you guys, because like I said, when I started, there was this time where people, when she was going on Sean Atwood all the time, there was this time where like I had some subscribers. I don't think I do anymore. I've lost a good portion of them. Some subscribers from that camp, and they were coming over here. And so when they heard me, like if I didn't speak well of Jaguar Wright, then immediately they would come for my neck or they'd say something. And so then what I would notice is that some of those supporters were on that camp, and then that camp would come, and it just, I said, no, I can't do that. Like for me, it's like, yeah, shut up. Look, Vietnamese style. You know, if somebody calls you Ling Ling, that's a slur. But it was weird because you would see kind of like the dynamic of two, you know, it would be Jaguar Wright, and then it would be Sean Atwood supporters, and then they would come here and they would do the most and say the most if I said something that didn't really align with Jaguar Wright. And I said, fuck it, I'm gonna say what I, oh well. People come and go. I've lost many, I've gained many, you know. If God wants me to have a platform, it's for me, it's for me. You know, he gave me this platform. He gave me the hold up. He gave me the opportunity to be monetized. He'll take it away if he wants. That's how I see it. But so far I've been blessed, and like things have been going okay for me. And trust me when I say I've weathered a lot of things on this app. I've weathered a lot. A fucking Jaguar Wright is nothing to me. I've weathered more. Trust me when I say that. People are temporary, God is forever. Yes, I agree. I agree. Stella, have a good night. I'm not going anywhere. Ooh, shout out to Sylvia. Shout out to Sylvia. Don't make me bring Bruce. Y'all not ready for the big connection of these CCs. It's going to be a federal indictment on all of them. Well, damn, I hope I'm not in there. I'm going to need some commissary money and a fake GoFundMe for the lawyer. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate it. I better not be named in anything. I don't understand why people can't agree to disagree on some things and disagree peacefully on others. I don't agree with everything, and I sub to members say, you know what, beautiful Miss Mel, and I love that you said that, because I know, like, you know, you may not agree with everything that I say, and we may not agree with each other, but I love that you're able to be mature enough to differentiate that. Some people can't. Some people can't. The minute that you start, you know, speaking on something that doesn't make sense on a different level, like people can't take. They can't take. So what does that tell me? You're low vibrational. I can't with you. People that are able to have conversations with people that they don't agree with, you will learn so much. And I appreciate you, beautiful messy ball, for sticking around, because you know we don't always have to agree with each other. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Yeah, I got. Oh, y'all are gonna put money on my honey buns. Allá vamos. Ahí vamos. I always say allá vamos when it's ahí vamos. Ahí vamos. Thank you for, look at, first of all, Wim gifted, Jay McCarthy gifted. Thank you so much. And Dee Dee gifted last time. Thank you so much. Y'all put some hearts in the chat. Have you been blessed? You guys have been making it rain. Thank you. ¿Verdad, Abraham? Like literally. You say, obviously, you've never disagreed with my hubby. You love my Spanish? Well, shout out to you. Love Spanish. Okay. Please don't Bruce me. Stop it. Oh my God, y'all are so funny. But anyways, so it was an interesting wake-up call this week. I mean, let me just say that the comments on my video regarding, you know, addressing the Jaguar Wright cult and whatnot, and like I said, the girl did hashtag me, but I'm gonna say right now, she owes a public apology to a lot of people, and especially to the beautiful Asians out there. Shout out to my beautiful Asians, okay? Y'all are amazing, okay? That's how I see. Measured Man says, thank you for the 10. Keep the party going. Thank you. Wait, Bree, what? Measurement, thank you again for the $10. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your super chats. Bree says, hi, Rabbit. I was in a studio session with Hagwire LOL. She was so mean and nasty. She tried to intimidate me and another female for no reason. She's not who she pretends to be. Did she do that little voice that she does when she like, I can't do that. How can I? Maybe I can do my voice changer. You know how when she does, like when she tries to like, she gets in and out of character, and she sounds like she smoked like a 10-pack of Newports. It's like, are you sure you know how to sing? Because you got that little raspy voice going on. She leans into the camera. Yes, she does. Oh, Danny does. I can't do it. I can't. Oh my God. Yeah. Right. Thank you, LMS. She does, but she won't give a real apology. At this point, I don't want one because I don't trust her clout chasing earth. Wish her success. Yeah, I wish her success. No shade whatsoever. I hope she does well on her platform. But that's the difference between me and her. That like we're speaking about Maggie right now, right? Maggie, not Maggie. There was no reason for me to hate her. So I'm not going to jump on a hate train. You just don't need to tag me anymore, girl. Like what I would want from you is an apology and a true reflection of the last 5 months of the bullshit that you put people through. That's it. That's all. And let it be genuine. And it's not like make it rain with these fucking super chats when people have asked you questions. Some people are broke to ask questions. Like, why can't they just ask questions? Answer some questions. Maybe 25 minutes of allowing people to ask you questions. Even like, trust me when I say we all have to keep the lights on here, myself included. But I think it's a little bit like you owe people an explanation, especially if you want continued support from folks. You should probably give him that. I don't think she's a bad person. I think she's a hustler. That's what I think you got to respect the hustle. All right. I just can't with the make it rain, like, girl, like it's cute sometimes, but I don't know. And you're going to dry out of content at some point. You know what I mean? Because it's like the thing about Jaguar Wright is that you can hashtag her, you could talk about your experience, and it might be good. You might get a lot of people out there, but at some point, it's just too much, All money ain't good money. That's true. That's true. You say she got her to clout chase and make money. That's it. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at her because I think that, like if I was her, I would probably be like, all right, guys, the first hour, if you guys have questions about my experience, go ahead and super chat me and, that because I have to pay the bills. But to not answer questions and only answer super chat questions, I don't know. Can we make it rain with the likes on this video? Thank you, ST. Tell them, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. I think people are done. I don't know, man. I don't know. She might come up with like surviving Jaguar Wright. You never know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She called me racial slur. She's out of my book first. She did. She didn't try. She said racial. I have the video. Hold up. This is the video that I did. Now hold up. When she said, hey guys, welcome back. And more than multiple times. Look, this came out straight out of her mouth. This is why I'm like, girl, no, like address this. Cause you didn't just offend me, but you offended a shitload of Asian, a lot of people, or then friend or confidant or, cult member, whatever the hell, people are calling it.
And Ling Ling also is, yes, Ling Ling is in the troll form, obviously.
Oh, I know.
She's not getting much views, nor is she really relevant, but yeah, she's there.
With 75,000 subscribers, you're killing her numbers on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just trying to figure out, nobody likes her. But I guess it's the same way with Tasha K. But let's also remember.
By the way, that video was 24 hours before the fallout with Jaguar Wright. I mean, thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. I can't. Well, they're checking my numbers, my subscriber numbers, you said I do the bobblehead too. Stop it. You gonna say I'm the Mexican bobblehead too? with the I need a little headband. But that's not like, yeah, no, she did the racial slur. You know, she did. She did. She thought it was cute, you know. But yeah. But like I said, she knows. She knows. Okay, then stop talking about Jaguar Wright. See how far you go. That's the mission. Like, get back to the content. See how far you go. Stop talking about the controversial issues. See how far you go. But if she's genuine, and I mean it, like I said, I don't wish her anything wrong. I don't. Okay. But if she's genuine about wanting to fix things and have conversations, then she really needs to reflect back on the shit that she did for the last 5 months, on the people that she defamed when people didn't do anything to her. I know I didn't. A lot of people didn't come for her, and she came after people. So the audacity to just hashtag people for the fuck of it, for what? Just make your apology public. Say whose name you hurt, and then you move on, and that's how you do it. Okay? Say what you covered up. Say what you didn't do. That's it. Right? That's what you have to do. You said someone who actively, knowingly causes new harm is not someone who cares about people or victim. Nope. No. And I could have said a lot of shit, but I didn't. I didn't. Rabs, they just mad because they're not of this moral world like you. No, Night Charm, are you of this moral world? Shut the Night Charm. That moral world shit is just like forever, forever. The same length from where she sits, the kitchen to the back. 2 cups for 1 sip. You're funny. I can't with you. Oh man. I would think reflecting would mean stepping back and then authenticity with a real video. Talk about the behind the scenes conversation. Yeah, you have to. Thank you. Why y'all listen? Why y'all like clowning on her kitchen? Like, stop. Clean up that. Maybe she likes her kitchen. I mean, listen. I'm not. My live streams are here. Y'all not seen my kitchen, but that's what I got to say about that. Imagine you, Jackalier. Wait, her name is Jackalier. Was full of shit. Thank you. That's the point, Roxy. Is that she knew that this woman was full of shit. I'm not buying the excuse of, well, I was this. Is there a cult following to this woman? Yeah, there is. But I'm not buying the bullshit of like, I didn't know. No, I'm not buying it. I would respect her more if she said, fuck it. I knew. Not only did I know, but I wanted some of that. I wanted some of the, because you can't, it's a hustle, right? Like at the very least, Sean Atwood, you know what you're getting. Do you know what I mean? So if he were to come back, if Sean Atwood were to come back and say, well, guys, those views, what Jaguar Wright said was a lie. He's not even addressing that, but you knew. I would respect you more if you said, yeah, I knew that the lady lies. There's a lot of things that were making sense, and I wanted to make some money, and that's what I did. That's it. That's all. That's how I feel. Paige, have a good night, okay? Shout out to you. And I hope you feel better. You said, okay, well, thank you. I thought you said you were sick. Shout out to you, Paige. That's how you knew there's non-sincerity was evident with the I don't even like calling, well, yeah, that's what I gotta say. I love it when people underestimate you. Get him says, thank you so much, Mel. Shout out to you. Not that much gullible. No, you're not. Here's the deal: is when she did that flex with her GPA, I said, I'm not buying this shit. I have a 3.9 GPA, and I'm really, really smart, and so I'm standing by Jaguar. Well, fuck, then you just basically said that your GPA is nothing if you're standing by this liar. That's what you just said. Wherever you got your degree from, make sure you go get that checked out. That's the thing. As far as Sean Atwood, I got 2 damn words. #Daddygate. Listen, when I learned about that, oh my God. That was a trip. And you got to be careful because he'll censor your videos in the UK. He's out there right now all on that Julia Wandel thing. Okay. That situation right there. What my understanding is that he could really get in trouble over that over there, because the McCanns have been harassed for quite some time over this. I think Measure Man, there's like a couple videos. It wasn't just that one. There's a couple more videos. I had no idea until somebody close. There's a couple of people close to that whole situation that let me know. Oh man, Cheeks. Hit me up later and I'll let you know. I had to be careful because I can't really talk about it because he'll report the video and censor it. He's really good about making sure people are censored. He doesn't want people talked. There's a journalist, okay, who exposed it to an actual journalist, who amazing channel. Her name is Sonia. She's from the UK as well, who exposed it. Mhm. He shouldn't be working with victims whatsoever. Nothing, no victims whatsoever. I would be very careful. Did y'all hear about the book he wrote and was about his prison time in the US? I heard Linzer. I heard. Give me one sec, y'all. I'll be getting these messages. Hold up. One second, guys. Sorry, I got a call. But he doesn't have credibility. He doesn't. No, he doesn't. None of his guests are credible, in my opinion. Now, like looking back a little bit, I've observed some things that I didn't know that I wish I would have known, but I didn't know before. So, with time, it is what it is. Having a boring Sunday, enjoying Rabbit. Well, shout out to you, Carry On. Thank you. But that guy is something else. I don't know. Is Big Homie CC still over there too? You can read my lips. What did I say? What did I say? Did I talk in English or in Spanish? It's I don't know if I would call him even tabloid. Hell, there's like some truth to the tabloids too. What would you call Atwood? I don't know, man. I don't even know if he's tabloid per se. Like even the tabloids are more truthful. If the host isn't credible, doesn't matter. No, I mean, are you laughing because I said that the tabloids are truthful? Bruce is not calling. Don't make me get Bruce on. Oh man, trash. There's something else. Gossip Queen. That is true. He's a hustler from back in the day. Yeah, he is. So anybody, I mean, that's around that, you kind of have to keep that in mind. He does kind of remind me of Adam 22. I'm interesting that you say that because I was thinking the same thing too. You said Piers Morgan ratings dropped tremendously? Really? Huh. But yeah, that's a British thing. Ask Piers Morgan about it. Thede, yeah. He's always like jumping on back. He doesn't care about truth. That's not what he wants. He does not care about truth. You said Jaguar called him Adam 12? What? Did she fall out with Sean Atwood? Has there been a formal fallout? Wait a minute. Somebody sent me the clip. Something about, did they say that he's connected to like the Aryan Brotherhood or something like that? Yeah, somebody did send me a clip. So is he connected to the Aryan Brotherhood? That's who he was hanging out when he was in prison? Isn't that a thing though? Like when you go to prison, you have to kind of like hang out with certain, like sometimes it's not even by choice, you just have to. Like he basically got into it with he's with the Aryan Brotherhood in prison to survive. The Sons of Anarchy. Huh. Not Shelley Carter. Lord have mercy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Pierce is still that guy. He has some credibility. Atwood would let anybody on, and he says, I'm just letting them say their story. That's the thing is, Carry On. He said he allows them to say their story without, like, pushing back or checking them. At the very least, I give you this about Pierce. At the very least, Pierce will push back a little bit, right? He'll say something. Well, don't you think X, like in interviews that I've seen, he'll push back, but not Atwood. nowhere near a Pierce Morgan for sure. I wouldn't even know if I would compare them. Not all prisons are like that. I didn't think all prisons were like that. Isn't Maricopa County the one where you gotta wear like the pink fuzzies? You got was he wearing the pink jumpsuit and he had to wear the pink fuzzies? Like everything is pink? I could be wrong. I don't know. It's been a minute since I looked at Maricopa. It's the vetting part. What makes him look bad as was Vlad immediately discredited her. Vlad TV is a character, man. That's what I gotta say about Vlad. I don't know. I feel like the bigger that you get and all these platforms, the more they go after you in one way or another. Listen, I'll be happy if I get to 100,000, but I'm not trying to get to 1,000,000 because I feel like then you got a big old target on your back too. You just got to be careful. I don't know how Tasha K does it. Well, she's gotten into some shit, that's for sure. Vlad is the feds. That's what I heard. If you're going to Vlad, this is what I don't understand. Why do people go to Vlad? And I'll never understand this shit. If you committed crimes, don't go to social media. Don't go to Vlad. Don't go to Adam 22. Adam 22 last year had some guy make a whole confessional and the feds went after him. Okay, I did a whole video on it. There was a guy from Vegas. Don't do that. Don't do that. He does talk like he's an informant. He does. Good night, Susan. Look up the counselor in Ridgecrest that was arrested connected to Shelley, Canada. Oh, yeah, I heard about this one too. Is that one guy with like the weird? I heard about this one, Measured Man too. Adam 22 is disgusting. People loving on themselves all the time. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. Y'all are amazing. Let me put some Bruce on for you. Y'all want some Bruce before I go? Where's my male voice? Here it is.
Have a good night. Let me shout out some people that made it rain. What's that one girl say? Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, 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 make it. Y'all made it rain for Bruce. Bruce is loose on these streets. Y'all better be careful. Hold on. You know you like my voice change. It's me saying goodnight to y'all. All right. It is the Sunday slowdown. Okay, you remember the Sunday slow jams? I used to sleep at the Sunday slow jams. You get your little headphones on, and then you get some Keith Sweat or somebody else on the radio. You can never. Abraham, well, I just want to say good night. What does that one lady say? Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Wait, let me stop. She's gonna say I stole her song. I don't want her to say that. Wim, thank you for gifting 20. Jay, 5. Measured Man, 10. Mirror, thank you. Last Ronin, thank you. Sylvia, thank you. Sylvia, thank you for the cash app. I appreciate you so much. You are amazing. Thank you, my love. Hold up. Measured Man, thank you. Ay Vamos, thank you. Measured Man, thank you. And oh, Mira Mari, thank you for the 149. Thank you. Wonderful. Oh, Dr. Edwards, have a good night. Shout out to you. Y'all have a wonderful, beautiful night. Hit the like button, it's free. And don't join the cult. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all gonna be okay. Bye, guys.